Hello folks, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adi and I've been trying to trade with ICT concepts in a demo account, and here is my analysis for today's trading day, which is Wednesday, March 27th, 2024. I've put all of this stuff here on the screen. There are a lot of markings, pop-up boxes, text, and a lot of rectangles, which is mostly fair value gaps that I've marked. So I'll go through them one by one so it's easy for you to understand, and I'll explain my thought process and the trades I took, and we'll get to where my $100,000 account is today at the end of the video. I started trading with that account, which is a demo account, to check what I can do while I try to learn these concepts. So let's get on with it. So right here at market open, you see I didn't even wake up early today before market open, because I've realized whenever I do that, I just tend to take trades that are not there, the setups are not there, and I'm just forcing trades out there. So I don't even wake up that early anymore. So I woke up late and I opened my chart on the screen probably close to here, like 9:50 a.m. New York time, and we already had this big move down since 9:30 a.m. So the main move of the day had already started at that point. So I did not know if this would go any more further, so I just stayed on the sidelines to try to watch the market, and I was just watching it slowly, and it just kept going down. It really felt like I'm missing out on a big move, but we've all been there, we've all made trades in these big moves and lost a lot of money. So I tried to keep away from it and not feel so bad about it. So this is where I first noticed breaking market structure. This high, this liquidity was taken out, and these lows are coming from, apologies for all the mess. Yeah, I don't know how I marked that, forgetting. Let's go back to it. Oh, I think I just marked this level afterwards in the afternoon when I saw these relative equal lows. So ignore this level for now, it's not there. So it just kept going down, and what happened was it stopped going down here, retraced back, went down again, dug into this sell side liquidity, ran through the buy stops, and went back up. And what I was looking for was that I wanted to believe that this was going to be a full on sell-off day. So I was trying to get into a short position, and that's why I marked this fair value gap right here. And as soon as the price dug into it, I tried to get into it. I'm pretty sure I did not get into this candle because I was a bit scared as well. So I wanted to see what the price wants to do. We'll later see on in the execution what happened, but I got in here. So I was looking for the price to go down, and it started going down for a bit with this choppy move, and I think I moved my stop. I think I'll have to put my executions here to explain the whole story. So this is my paper trading account. As you see on the screen, I ended up with a profit of $1,615 on the day, and I'm gonna add my executions here on the account right here. Here we go. So as you can see, I got into a short position here with two contracts, two E-mini contracts on the Nasdaq futures at a fill price of 420. So somewhere here when the price was fluctuating at this level, short two contracts, and then it went down and it dug into this fair value gap again. So I was in profit right up until here. So it would be 20 to 404, 405, maybe 15 points in profit. Went back up, and I added more to my position because I thought this was a strong fair value gap and it was giving me another chance. So I added one more contract, which you see here at 430, and the placing time was 7:35, which would be 10:35 right here. And then the price goes against me, so I'm in drawdown at this point. My stop is probably placed here because this is the high of this candle, so my stop is probably here. And then we see this price coming down, and I think I closed my position right here near these relative equal lows, short-term relative equal lows. So that will be at 408. We see that I bought one contract. Oh, I didn't close the whole position. So I just bought one contract here, and I was just reducing down my position size because of all the fluctuation. So it goes up again, and then another fair value gap is created. That's what I noticed. So this fair value gap, you see, between these two candles is where the price goes, and I again sell one contract. So at this point, once I buy, I am 2 contracts short, and then I get into another one, so I'm 3 contracts short now. And the price starts going against me, and I don't like this fluctuation, so it just stays there. And at this point, once it starts fluctuating too much, I'm still in the green. My average price would probably somewhere here, so I'm still in the profit probably, and I close both my 3 of my contracts at one at 420 and 2 at 425. So one would be here at 420 at this point, and the other 2 would be here at 425 right here. Yeah, so that's where I close it. And if we go to the trading account history, I think it should show short position closed. This one for profit, this one for a small profit, and these 2 were closed for this loss amount. And that's where I stopped. It's already 11 a.m. and I had just promised myself that I'm not going to be trading outside of that hour. So I just wrote this note here. I should not have added my position here, and I forgot to explain this. When the price was going against me, I really felt like it was an attack on my character. You know, like as traders, we tend to attach our characters and our identities to these losing trades, or when the price goes against what we think it is going to do. We just feel that we are wrong because we attach our identities on being right, and that's not the right way to go. And I realized that when this was happening to me in the moment, and I calmed myself down and I realized that my stop loss is in place. In case the trade goes wrong, I just have to follow the process. So yeah, I just placed my stop right above these wicks, and that's where I got stopped out with this small loss and an overall profit through these 3 closes on the trade. So that's what happened in the AM session, and then I went back to sleep to wake up later for my full-time job. And let's see what happened in the afternoon session. So afternoon session comes in, these 2 relative highs get broken at around 2:15 New York time in the afternoon, and then there's this fair value gap that gets formed. I don't hesitate and I enter into it. I enter a position, and price was in consolidation mode for a long time, so I did not wait for a perfect entry or a better retracement. I just knew it was consolidating for a long time, so it might just go up and shoot up higher. So I bought one, I'm not sure how many contracts I bought here, let's see. So this is where I closed my position in the morning. Closing time 7:59. Yeah, so that's where it is. I open with two contracts, and then I just sell right here through the stop loss, which I was moving up at 11:33, which is the closing time here, and the closing price was 448. Entry price was 442, 448, which is at the bottom of this candle, this big red candle that you see, this one. So I kept my stop below this price here, and I got stopped out, and I was okay with that. And then I waited for the price to do something. I will remove this one as it's confusing. So I was looking at it, whether, you know, what's happening here. So I noticed what's happening is that the price went above these relative equal highs, broke, dug into the buy side liquidity, came back down, energetic displacement, but there was no entry back into that fair value gap, so I did not enter the market. And I write it right here. I wasn't able to get into this trade because it did not go into the FVG. These are my notes that I'm taking while I'm trading. So it goes down and then trades back up, and I see it fails to break this high, and I would call this an intermediate term high. We see an energetic displacement And I think I entered into this trade based on the 3-minute fair value gap. Let's see, where are we? I'll bring this a bit down so it's easy for us to see. Yeah, you see this 3-minute fair value gap? As soon as the price entered here, I noticed this a bit late. I should have entered somewhere here in the fair value gap, but I entered late, probably below the fair value gap, but I did not want to miss the move. So I entered, and the entry price was, let's see, this would be this candle, 1509. So that would be 1209. Opening time 1209. Yeah, so I sell 3 contracts at 427 right here. So it's still inside the fair value gap, but at the lower end, and the price shoots down, and I look for closing around these relative lows here. So I close all my 3 contracts here, and they are closed at around 1210 to 1212, and I think I made decent profit on these. Oh, actually this was my last trade for the day. So if we go to account history, yeah, I think I made $250 on this trade right here where I got stopped out, and $275, $425 and $445 respectively on these 3 contracts that I traded here. And then I just closed my screen because it was already past 3 p.m. and I did not want to trade outside of that hour. And then I closed my laptop and went away. I started focusing on my full-time job. And then I opened my laptop an hour later after my meeting, and I realized the price was somewhere here. And it was crazy. I missed this move, break of market structure right here, breaks this high, digs into this liquidity, breaks the high, comes back to this fair value gap on the 1 minute, and then shoots up again, forms, this is the fair value gap from before, so now I should keep it here. Yeah, so it just kept going up and up. So I missed this move, but that's okay. I could have felt bad and like tried to get in here to make more money, but I've learned my lessons, or I'm still learning them, so I did not do any of that, and I was okay with missing this move. So that's how I stopped my trading day, and I ended up with this amount right here. So total profit of $1,615 for the day. I don't know if it actually shows that amount somewhere, but if you sum these up, these amounts, it should end up coming to that value. Yeah. So that's all for the trading action for me today. I learned a lot in the process, and I'm definitely learning that trading for specific amount of time, like restricting yourself to be in front of the charts, definitely helps, because you don't feel the FOMO to get into trades and overtrade. That's what I learned mainly today, and I ended up making some money. So I would say this was a good trading day, and I'll be learning more and posting my analysis and trades for tomorrow. I hope this helped you, and I'll see you in the next one. Hit that like and subscribe button if you like this, and comment if you want to share anything that I did wrong or if I could have improved on, and I would love to hear from you. Thank you.